here. This is me doing an attempt of weekly reading vlog, or like a week in my life or whatever. I don't know. But today's Monday. And as you guys know, if you guys watched my video before this, I did have my fallopian tubes removed. That was last Wednesday. And I'm gonna kind of flip you guys around and show you what that kind of looks like. So, this is me. This is my tummy. That's just, you know, what they did. That's like, you know, the spots, you know, where they took out. Or at least that's where they, you know, went in and, you know, did the stuff. Yep, there's that. And yeah, guess what? They found some endometriosis in that too. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to do this. So they found that, they took it out, and that was on the back side of my uterus. So yay! Isn't that fun? So that's why when I've been having my periods, they would hurt, but it would be very like deep. Levi, don't be eating on the wall. It was like, you know, deep in there. I don't know. Don't doing this. But anyway, there's that. So since then, Sarah J. Maas, I think, what? Stop it. 2 weeks ago? Was it 2 weeks ago? I can't remember. She announced that she was doing Actors Horror 6, 7, 8, right? So that sent me into a frenzy because, of course, Cassandra Clare, she's also releasing her Wicked Power series on November 11th. So I read the first 2 books in the, oh my god, what is it? The Mortal Instruments. God, you can tell I'm like, you know, not really there with it because today's Monday. I go back to work tomorrow, but then I'll get into what's my routine and week like when working. So read those, and then I ended up reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. I had a good time with that. Of course, it's, you know, The Court of Thorns and Roses. Tamlin is Tamlin, and I was like, oh my god, I'm Tamlin, right? And then we moved on into A Court of Mist and Fury, which I got done on I don't think Wednesday. I think I got done with it Thursday. Yes, I had a great time with that. Tamlin pissed me off, of course. And, you know, Feyre and Crescent. You know, that was always so fun. And then after that, I got to reading Court of Wings and Ruin. I did get a little teary-eyed towards the end, you know, of how all the things at the end, it was just like, oh my god. Brisan's always wanting to give up himself for other people, and it's like, dude, that man, he just be sacrificing everything for everybody else. And I had a really, really good time with that. And honestly, like, somebody like they read the first book and then they stopped at the green one. And I'm like, how do you stop at the green one? The green one had like really, really good. It was very, very entertaining. I had a great time with it. You know, it was more action and more stuff going on. And why would you stop at that? But that's just me. And then, yep, put those in order. And then this one, I had a great time with this one too. It was really, really, really nice. And then, of course, Tamlin always being an asshole. When they trying to get like everyone together, like, hey, yo, we need to like team up because, like, you know, this is bigger than all of us. We need to, you know, take care of Highburn and the Cauldron, and like, and the surprises. You know, was like, oh my god, and the dad. And the Nesta, like, oh my gosh, crazy. So, and then I moved on to A Court of Frost and Starlight. Now, the first time I did read this, I was bored as hell. I didn't really enjoy it, but then this time around, I surprisingly did enjoy it. I really did. I don't know why I enjoyed it this time around, but I really did. It was very much, you know, chill. You got to see what was going on, how people were kind of moving on or trying to move on, and people who didn't, how they're coping with the traumas of, you know, the war. And, you know, and Elaine is, you know, she's baking a lot. She's kind of going in and out, but she's not like, you know, fully catatonic like she was before. And then of course Nessa, she's the one who is, you know, living in like in a not so good area of Valaris. And, you know, just, Levi, why are you licking the door? See him? He's licking the door. Come here, Stella. And then there's Stella. These two. And then, of course, we're celebrating winter solstice and all that good stuff. I had a really good time with that. I finished that yesterday. And then I was like, do I really want to go back into, do I want to go into Silver Flame? I was like, I don't really necessarily want to jump into Silver Flame just quite yet. And so I decided to read Crescent City. This is my third time reading Crescent City, and I don't understand why people were like, I don't like Crescent City. It's my least favorite of her series. What? Like, literally, like, just yesterday. I started yesterday. I'm already on page 189. I love this. And, I can't tell you exactly why I love it. It's just, I eat it up every time. I just, like, it hooks you in every time. It always hooks me in every time. And I always have a great time with it. And I have decided I will be getting a tattoo. Don't know when. Of Lahaba, the fire sprite. And I will be getting underneath it, light it up. Just because how much I love this book right here. So I think I'm going to read the first one. And then I will go into Silver Flame. Maybe. Yeah. Because I do know, like, there's that connection in, I can't remember, is it the second or third book where, you know, they find Sand and Feyre. I can't remember which one, but it's one of them. But yeah, I'm having a great time with this right now. It's so good. So good, so good, so good. And I'm listening to the graphic audio too. And I listened to the graphic audios of the other ones, which is great. Besides, I think on Scribd, or Everin, as they call it now, they didn't have the graphic audio, the other half of that one, so I had to listen to it regularly. But the rest of them was great. Silver Court, Frost and Starlight, I had to listen to it regularly because I didn't have the graphic audio. But wait, did they? Yeah, they did. I can't remember. Anyway, I'm having a great time. So today pretty much is my last day home, and I get to be with my babies. And right now I'm just listening to I'm just tired, y'all. I'm just tired. I've just been watching YouTube. Don't Lick the Cabinet. And that's it pretty much. And I just had 2 cups of coffee. I haven't really eaten anything. Oh, and then I guess more news as I've taken a break from alcohol. So I have not been doing that. And that's been about a week, I think. No, this week will be 3 weeks. Wednesday, so 3 weeks. So, I've also, Levi, get underneath that. He's always getting into something, I'm telling you. He poops and, like, there's, like, stuff in his poop. I'll have to show you. Hold up. Ow. You didn't see me walk into that wall. Look at that. This is a Kong toy, y'all. Look at this is all Levi. Levi's done that. And he's a Yorkie. He has no ears. No ears. We had to chop off the ears because he's earless. He's about to be a paraplegic, y'all. A paraplegic. Because he's just, like, he fucked him up. And now they're both staring at me. Because they want this toy. Yeah, I'm telling you. paraplegic just because that we find strings, buzz, everything in his poop. And of course, Hayes got the guinea pigs too, because he's just be getting in anything and everything. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, I've been trying to eat more salads, so I've been doing that. So that's been a little bit of a change lately, because I wanna, I've kind of realized, I work front desk at a medical office, so I literally sit all day, right? And check in, check out, do all this stuff. And then, of course, we get catered food and I'm in charge of that. So, we get catered food. And now this thing that we signed up for all the drug reps, to be honest, RX Advantage or whatever, RX Advantage, something like that. And so we have lunch through the end of the year, 4 days a week. So we get free food. And, when you're sitting there and you want a snack. So I'm like, I need to put that down. Because that isn't going to be good for long run. So I've been usually trying to be more mindful of what I've been eating, like in the morning and for lunchtime, and what I want as a snack, what I'm really like wanting to snack. So there is that change. You gotta be more mindful since I'm 26. And I've decided that I want to really get out of credit card debt. I'm not in that much debt, obviously. I'm thinking between two of my cards that I do have, actually I have 3 cards. I have 2 Bank of America credit cards and then a Apple Card, which I use for everything. Apple Card, everything, right? So I just paid off my care credit because I got it for the dogs and then they don't tell you that if you don't pay off your full balance within like a certain time frame. I mean, they do, but like if you don't, you can't just make minimum payments. They will charge your ass a fee. And I'm like, So I paid that off with our taxes, which is great. And I had to use it for a little bit of my surgery the day of, which I paid that off immediately. So I have a 0 balance on that. So don't worry about that. Never use it again, ever. Fuck care credit. And both my Bank of America cards, like they don't have a service fee, and as far as I know, they don't have a service fee because I could pay a minimum payment could be $25, $50, $75, $100 something, whatever minimum payment I want. And I have not seen any fees on that, so that's good. So I'm going to be working on that every month, and by the time I'm 30, they'll be gone. I don't have to worry about that ever. So there's those 2 goals. I don't know, something clicked. I don't know what happened. Maybe because my egg has been fully cooked. I don't know. Or my frontal lobe. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. But there's those things that's kind of been really rattling around in my head for the past couple weeks. So there's that. So today's really just going to be me hanging out, watching videos, probably some scrolling and then some reading. And then tomorrow you'll really get to see what I really do in the morning, which I'm going to try and like be more motivated and like give you what I do, in that time. I feel like that's the only, that's it really. That's it, I think. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later. Okay, so, and I'm back. So I am making a salad that has spring mix, cucumbers, peppers, and I do want to say this is pretty much what I've been having for like either for lunch or dinner for past couple of weeks now, which I think it has been good. And I do want to say Costco's rotisserie chicken, y'all. I tell you what, it is great. It's only $5. Can you believe that? And I don't know what they do. It's magic. I really don't know what they do. They don't necessarily season it. They use a brine. Yeah, if anyone knows the secrets to Costco's rotisserie chickens, please let me know, because it's really good and I love eating it. And I had a thought. I've been hearing about Zodiac Academy. I want to try it, but then I've heard they're really good, but I also heard that they go on for way too damn long. Like, it's just, like, they just go on for too long, and I'm like, is that true? Is it worth, reading? Is it, and then, I don't know. And, has anyone, like, okay, oh, and this discourse of, like, I read 100 books, who gives a fuck? People say audiobooks, they don't count any reading. It does count. Because honestly, once for audiobooks, I want to be reading as much as I do, right? Or would like. Because I literally love pairing, the audiobook with the physical book. That is just my thing, okay? I love it, okay? It's great. Do it. I don't know. So, yeah. I need more chicken. There we go. Don't know. Spin y'all around again. That's what it looks like. And I'll put some dressing on it too. That's what I've pretty much been eating. If not, I'll put, like, I've been putting the pumpkin seeds on top of it. There's some sort of protein on it. Pumpkin seed or chickpea. Chickpea is pretty good too. But yeah, that's what I've been eating for a couple days, a couple weeks, which is really, really good. Guess that's that. Just more thoughts, I guess, what's been happening. I'm gonna eat this and then continue to watch Olivia Loves to Read, I think her name is. Hold on. That is Levi. I'm sorry, not Levi, that's Stella. Stella, what are you doing? Levi! Look at him. Look. He wants the chicken. He does that. He just don't tweet. You just tweet, boy. She hears the thunder. She don't like it. What's going on, Stella? What's going on? Do you hear the thunder? Maybe bye. Hey, I'm going to say I suck at, like, this vlogging stuff. It is Saturday, and I think I was going to show you, like, a week of my life. I failed. Epically. But I'm still reading this. I am about this way through the book. I guess chat with me while I'm making some coffee. I'm doing good, surgery wise. I talked to some people at work, and they were like, "How are you, like, up walking around?" Because I came back Tuesday, and I had my surgery Wednesday the 11th, and Tuesday was, like, what, the 17th? So, a week, give or take. I don't know how. I really don't. It's a miracle, I guess. Or maybe my periods are, like, either they're painful, maybe they were very painful to the point where, like, I didn't really realize it, and then I don't know what it is. Anyway, my eating healthy journey too, doing that. That took a stall, because when I came in Tuesday, I was really stupid ass bloated. I don't know why. And then until about 2 o'clock, then it changed into being really constipated. It was on my lower right side. And so I didn't eat anything besides, like, I drank some chicken broth. So that happened. And then Wednesday, that I was so really constipated, I have some movement. And then I just ate very little. But I did eat a salad yesterday, and then on Thursday I did do that, so I think we're past that, thankfully. And that's pretty much it. Like, I literally, like, during the week, I get up around 6 something, walk up to my coffee. I shuffle to my coffee, okay? I shuffle. Like Roger, okay? From, like, American Dad.
That's it. Ooh, that's it. Look at him, Levi. Levi, just a sweet boy. He really is. And then literally I do that on my phone, and then about my husband leaves. He left home at about 6:30, 6:33. And then when 6:40 hits, that's when I get moving around, washing my face, you know, get dressed. And then about like 6:55, Levi and Denabelle. Come here, Stella. These two monsters, they're putting their playpens. And then I'm out the door by like 7:15. So, yeah. That's my little routine. This is what I do. No reading. I'm usually, you know, watching video or, I try to watch Heather Cox Richardson. She's got several videos out. I think what she's doing now with her live streams that she does, she's now breaking them up in like small pieces of videos. So you absolutely don't really watch her full live streams now, but that's cool. And of course, if it's Monday, I gotta listen to Nene Colet's you know, weekly report of the that's all I'm gonna say. If you know her, you know what I just said. So I shall not say that on here, because I'm not looking for BS comments or whatever. So that's really what my week really looks like. And I'm there at my job from like 7:30, sometimes earlier, till like 4. So yeah, so that's what it really like consists of. Not really anything really big, and then I come home, do the things. Yeah, that's all. Nothing really glamorous, you know. I probably should show that, just so you know. I'd be like, you know, not of our get released with me. This is glamorous, right? So today's Saturday. Slept in a little bit. Actually, till 10:30. Didn't get out of bed till like 11, but that's okay. Oh, and then my insurance. They sent me a denial letter for my surgery. I'll tell you what it says. Hold up. Interesting. Stella. Levi's trying to get bun, so she went, give me my bun. This letter right here. Above reference services were reviewed as a part of your health plan's utilization management program. We have been unable to obtain sufficient information to review the above. Therefore, we were unable to approve these services for the reasons of medical necessity. Excuse you? It's already done. And the date, like on the top of this, is says my name, address, blah blah blah. And it's confidential 312. Bitch, I had my surgery on 311. Dumb. So thankfully I do have my post-op appointment on Monday, so I can give it to the doctor. See if they do something on their end first before I have to call the dreaded, or if I have to call the dreaded insurance people, which I really fucking don't want to do that, because like, do you know how like pain it is calling insurance people? I mean, I guess you guys know, because I've had to call. Actually, I had to call the bank for my cards. You know, talk to them about some stuff, and that was annoying as fuck. It's like, really, it's automated, and it's like, you try to say one thing, it's like, I heard you said this, and then it's like, no, I didn't say that. Anyway, that's minor, but I'm hoping maybe they'll, you know, have something, they can do something on their end, because I do know. Wait, get that out of there, get the bun out the kitchen. Get the bun out the kitchen. Because I do know that I did get a message through our portal thing that we use, that, you know, hey, your tissues that we sent to the lab did come back as endometriosis. They'll talk to you more about it at your appointment. So they did find endometriosis, and I'm wondering, since that was found, that'll change it to medical necessity. It was medically necessary. Even if they don't like fully cover like taking out the fallopian tubes themselves, that's okay. That was my choice to make. But also, having endometriosis, that's very debilitating. That was necessary. So, and which makes me so happy that I did not I paid, I paid her portion of the surgery, and then I paid $400 up front. That was part of like anesthesia and facility fees. They got me set up on a payment plan. I had a feeling I was like, because I didn't like how they did it anyway. They didn't have it be fully billed through insurance yet, and then give me the bill like, hey, this is what covers, what didn't cover. This is it. It wasn't like the final payment of like what they covered, what they didn't cover. And obviously with this letter, they did not cover something. They didn't approve it. I did it. I was already done. So I paid the $400, and I actually ended up changing my card number that was on file for me to do the payment plan, because I was like, I don't feel really comfortable paying like having this big amount. It was like over $260 something a month. I'm like, okay, I'm already on a tight budget anyway, because at the job I work at, it's like they pay just so much, and I also pay for our insurance, so that takes quite a bit. And so I'm like, maybe I should do this, and then because I do have the link where I can pay what I can. I was already kind of thinking about that, and thank God I did, because the letter that they sent me, thank God I did that, because I'm like, y'all sent this shit, and it was after my surgery was done. The date is set after the surgery was done. I'm not gonna pay anything else for until that gets resolved, and see, because I do plan on paying what I need to pay, but it's just like, until this gets solved, then I'll continue to pay. So I don't know. These insurance things, I'm telling you. But anyway, I need some more sugar, man. Someone's calling me. Hold on. Of course, it's my stalker scammer person. I don't know. It's CTU University or something. I don't know what the heck that is. I don't know. I got like a scam caller that calls me every day between 12 and 2 o'clock. Every day. Don't know why. So there's that. What else? That's my scammer. Oh, I need more sugar in my coffee. Yep, that's right. And I got the dogs at my feet. See? They're always at my feet. That's their bun. Oh, I got you guys all dancing around, but okay. Now I guess let's talk about like book stuff that that I was originally going to talk to you about. Okay, I am 444 pages through this. Bryce and Hunt Athalar, they're getting along a little better now. And he saw her jelly jubilees, her jelly bean, which was funny. Of course there's been more murders and stuff like that, so she's very panicked about that. So she's kind of allowing herself, she's letting him see her kind of fall apart, the anxiety, the panic attacks, things like that she's been having, and the flashbacks that she would have. So she's allowing herself to see him like that, and he's opened about some things, and we did get to a point where, she was being, where they had to go to Sabine's, Pack's house and all that stuff to basically have a talk, and of course they're harassing her, calling her slut, basically just being so mean to her, and she basically just lets them think what they want to think, and she's like, whatever, and then we get a flashback of that winter when her friend died, Danica, and she was gonna throw herself off the roof. Of course she didn't, because her friend was there. I can't remember her name. I can't remember names. It's the deer, the fawn, her. She ends up being there for her. Of course she's in her feels, and I think So she's in her feels at this point. I thought Laura was going to go to a bar, hang out with his gang of people that he works with. So he typically doesn't, but then he does. And then, of course, she goes for a walk because she's in her feels about all the things. And then, of course, he joins her. And then now at this point, they're being attacked by the Crystallis demon. He gets really hurt, so she's trying to help him out. Oh, then she does find out eventually that the angel that she finds in the alley was Micah. And she's like, why did anybody tell me? Of course, his ego is like, I can't. His ego wouldn't let them, know that he was saved by, her or whatever. That's basically what's happening. I do have to kind of like get my brain working again because I didn't read in the past 2 days. I've been trying to play a little bit of Minecraft. But not a whole lot's going on since I just picked this up. I think I have 5 hours left in the audiobook, the graphic audio, a movie in your mind. And then I will move on to Silver Flame. Ooh, hold on. I did get, another book. Hold on. Okay. I got Onyx Storm finally. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Now, have I read these books yet? No. Will I? Yes. I guess I'll go on a little bit more about. I do have I have a dilemma. Okay, so Sarah J. Maas, she's coming out with her books in October. I did read most of the Akatars really quick. All I need to do is read Silver Flame. I feel like I'm good on that. Yes, I'm a fool. I do tape my hardbacks. And then of course, Cassandra Clare, which you guys know I love her. I've been reading her ever since I was in middle school, going to high school, oh no, we have that mail. Oh well. Should put the map on that side. And she's coming out with her Wicked Power series, which I'm insanely happy over. I feel like I need to catch up on those books before November. It's November 3rd, 13th, something like that. That those are coming out. So I have those to read. And then I don't know. See, I did read, the Throne of Glass last year. And I feel like I was at Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storm. And I was trying to do those tandemly, but that got me in a slump, right? So I stopped. I think I'm good on the other ones before that. Maybe I can do maybe just a little Sparks read kind of thing, maybe. Or, watch a video of, just kind of refresh the brain a little bit. Or do I need to reread them? I mean, that's a lot of books for me to reread again, right? And then, of course, this lady, who I've been meaning to read her books, Fourth Wing, she's going to come out with her other book, too. So it's I'm in a dilemma. What do I do? I have to read, all these books that, I have time, but then I don't have time at the same time. Because, all of my time is literally taken up by working. And it's the little time I have, I don't know. I'm in a dilemma. I'm at a dilemma and I don't know what to do, I guess. Maybe this is just life of a reader, right? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, man. I guess I'll figure it out, right? Guess I'll figure it out. Thankfully, we don't have an update of when her 4th book's coming out. So I guess I have that can be pushed out a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, that's my dilemma that I have, my little tangent. Other than that, I'm gonna get as that one lady, her name is Bella. She has I follow her on TikTok. She is in England, I think. Birmingham. I think it's probably a lie. I can't remember where she's from, but she does have an English accent. She has lipedema. Honestly, she has to wrap her legs in several layers to make sure all the swelling stays down. But every time she starts her videos, she goes, let's crackin'. And so I'm gonna take a page out of her book. I'm gonna go continue on reading with my book. So I let's get cracking on that. So we got Levi and Stella and Fox. I wish I could show you what the old box looked like, but it's in the trash. Well, how long have they had this thing?
About an hour.
About an
Hour and a half.
He's missing ears. It's that one right there. He did it. He did it. Stella's just a princess. You don't tear really hardly anything up. Him? He's a Yorkie. Go ahead. Say your comments.
He's not a freaking German Shepherd. He shouldn't be tearing up Kong toys.
It's a Kong. I think I've showed you guys one of these. I don't remember. They're tearing up all kinds of stuff. Look at him go. They're vicious. Vicious animals.
Monster. Absolute freaking... Holy shit, it's fucking almost 5 o'clock.
It is almost 5 o'clock.
Goddamn daylight savings time.
Ooh, Stella, some. Get the fuck away. Hey, you're gonna hear an air purifier behind you, and Stella fussing because she's mad for whatever reason. We don't know why. I'm trying to set up with this GoPro thing, so sorry about that. So I got done with Crescent City. Every time I cry at the end of this book. Every time. La Havre. My friends are behind me and I'm not afraid. No! And then Danica at the end, because you know how a big deal Danica is and how gets the big point of her struggle. Oh, I got stuff on that. I really didn't like clean that. Anyway. I don't know. It just... This is my favorite book. I don't know why people hate on this book. I don't know why they hate on this book. It is such a good book. I really don't know. I mean, like, it has great world building. It like it builds and builds. Like, I know when the first time I read it, I was reading it, and then I was actually in this room feeding the guinea pigs. And the part where, you know, Lahaba, she's sacrificing herself, I sobbed like a baby. Like, I was sobbing. And then, of course, I sat in here and listened to the rest. Well, I was listening and reading, obviously, to the rest of it. And then, where, you know, they're saying, Danica's like, light it up, keep running, keep going. Because she's making the drop. And then she makes it. She sends and all that stuff. And I just sobbed, like, the whole way through. Like, I don't know why people hate on this book. I really don't know why. The hate is not deserved. It's really not. It is just not deserved. I don't know why. Sorry, my screen went funky. I'm still getting used to this. I really don't. It was a 10 out of 10. It's still a 10 out of 10. Anyway, I think that's all my thoughts as of right now. But I am going to... What time is it? It's 8. It's 8. It, you know, 8:19 or whatever. I think I'm probably gonna start. I mean, I will. I'm gonna have to. Start a quart of silver flame. This is edible. It's a happy graphic audio. And of course, I mean, oh, and tell me why. No, you want to read the graphic audio and like, why do they split up the graphic audio into 2 parts? Like, why? Like, why do they split up into 2 parts? Like, I don't get that one. Like, I don't get it. It's like, okay, part 1, part 2, but then both of the parts are just as much as a audiobook. Like, it's like $18 to $20 per part. Did I do it? Yes. Because Everand / was named script don't have it? Yeah. Because I kind of had no choice. But anyway, that is that. I guess I will see y'all later with other updates about what's going on. So, this book right here. Oh. See how floppy, you know? Very nice. Very, very nice, you know, floppy. The other ones, they're not like that. I don't get why the copies I got. Oh, excuse you. It's like that. Oh, and we've been coughing for months. Whatever thing's going around, it's going around, man. It sucks. Oh, what? He's looking at cameras. That's almost $700. Oh my god. Cameras are outrageous. Crazy. Exactly. Outrageous. Hey, so I got you on my egg. Kind of situated here. I got new glasses. So yeah, Saturday I talked to you guys. Sunday I played Minecraft all day. Didn't get a big homes, which need to be cleaned. Yeah, that's literally what I did. So it's on page 1213 of that. I am picked up reading now. I am going to tell you, I am suffering today. I think I told you this, but maybe I'm about to get a really personal with you guys. So I'm constipated, just enough to where it's like, ew, right? Last Tuesday, I was really bloated, but then later on that day I realized, oh, I'm constipated. So that was about 2 days, but then it cleared up, I was fine. And then we ate roast last night, and that was really, really good. And then it was just sitting like at the lower bottom of my stomach, and, you know, didn't move. It was just, you know, I was having a good time last night, let's just put it that way. And then now I've taken me some gummies to help me hopefully go, and I'm drinking coffee. Maybe that'll help too. But yeah, we're not having a good time with that. Yeah, but anyway, that's what's going on. But I'm gonna read my book now and hopefully update you with some good reactions. I know Nesta's gonna be having a hard time because, you know, it's her and she is very traumatized. And now knowing what Sarah J. said about her, though I guess hopefully because I know, like, she pissed me off. I didn't really like her in this book. I know I didn't, but hopefully now knowing what I know now, but the second time reading, maybe this will maybe that'll change. Maybe I'll see that differently. That's what I'm hoping. So I will update you along my journey. Hey, don't laugh at me. I look funny. It's a shirt on my head because the towel is too heavy. So, got y'all propped up here real nice, don't I? I think that everything, my lights are good. Let me do this out. Do. Guess everything good. Anyway, reading this still. So what I'm liking so far is I really like the library portions where Nessa's, you know, she's going in the library, you know, she's doing her thing, and now she's starting to train, and finally Cassian gets it through his daggone head. Oh, she doesn't like being in the village. She said this like a few times, you know, by this point. She's like, I'm not training in that stupid village, basically. Make sure you're like, ooh, okay. Yeah. Oh. I think now we're fine. And she said this, like, and he finally got it through his head. Oh, it's the village. And so he takes her to a place where it's a little more private, so she's not humiliating herself. Which is nice because she's doing all the balancing exercises. And then she's going in the library working. I really like those. And I like her, weirdly, I like her relationship with the house. She's stuck in the house. You know, I want to go down to Cassian. I've had enough for the day. And then the door opens for her to go have dinner with Cassian. And I'm really liking that part. And her reading her dirty books. I like that. And she eats a chocolate cake. Every girl needs, you know, a nice, good, filthy, dirty book with a chocolate cake. Anyway. Yes, so, and me and a friend, we are planning like a girls trip. Not like a typical girls trip where you guys are like, oh my god, going down to here, going partying and, you know, drinking and doing this and that. No, we're going to go to 2 different powwows. Which I haven't been to one since October. So I'm wanting to, you know, I want to be around them. I want to be around my people, you know, and around my culture, which is going to be super fun. Don't know if I'll dance. I might do a little, dip my toes into it again, which is going to be really fun. I really, you know, I just miss being around it, you know, the people, just my culture, just, I feel very refreshed and I just feel something. It just, I can't, it's a feeling I can't explain. Levi quit. I'm sitting there bouncing my foot like this, back and forth. And he's just like, he's wanting to go off my foot. Crazy man. But yeah, that's going to be exciting. It's going to be April? What's next month? April. I think it's going to be, so April 18th and 19th. Oh, Stella is barking because there is I think that's a garbage truck. It's some sort of truck.
Hey.
They don't like it. Stella doesn't like it. She's like an old lady.
Hush.
That's her daddy telling him to shut up.
Hush.
That's Levi. Hey, Levi! They fussing.
Hush.
I gotta get these dogs. They fussing about.
Mama's video.
See that? They fussing about these dang trucks. Because, like, our neighborhood is right next door to us. Ambulances be going there all the time. Ambulances, fire trucks. Someone at least be either having an accident, dying. I don't know. Domestic. I don't know what's going on in that neighborhood. They got something going on at least once a week. So they'd be flying through there. And Stella don't like the sirens. Stella! You don't like them sirens, do you? She hates them. Levi, come here. Levi James! Look at him, look at this boy. Levi James. This is the big boy. He's the backup, okay, you guys? He is the backup. Stella, she just, you know. She calls the shots around here, man. She's Queen Bee. Oh, God. Ugh. She Queen Bee. She rules all. What she says goes, and that is it. Are you going to see right there? You guys won't believe it. This is indeed a Yorkie. He's a 9-pounder Yorkie. 9-pound Yorkie. Oh. There's Stella. Go get her. Anyway, that's my evening update. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Hey. Oh. Okay. Ow. So, I finished Court of Silver Flame. Hanger. They be fucking in here. They be left and right, man. Right off the top of everything, I thoroughly enjoyed the friendship of Gwen and Emery that Nesta made. I'm really loving that. I loved it. I love the whole the house is talking to her. What are y'all doing? Get out of there. Go away. How her relationship with the house went. That was super, super fun. I enjoyed her time in the library. But there was this a time. Oh my god, I know I should have made a note. Oh, it's when the girls I think it's Emery. The girl owns the shop and stuff, and was abused by her dad and all that horrible shit. Oh my god, I'm trying to cross my legs and it's not working out. They basically have a moment where they talk about books and stuff. And all of us girls universally have this moment of when we meet another girl who reads books, where we're like, oh my god, that moment. Everyone has that moment, right? Everyone does. I actually had it today with a girl at work. It was super fun. Everyone has it. And then they were having a sleepover, and the girls were asking the house to do various things, and they were just like giggling and having a great time, eating their cake. And then they make friendship bracelets, which in the end help save them when they do the blood rite. She's forced to, them assholes. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I really did enjoy how the mental health side of it was explored, and how she harbors all that guilt, and how she was like, I don't deserve you, Cassian, you're perfect, and all that stuff. So that was super. I really enjoyed it this time around. Than I did the second time around, this time around than I did the first time. I don't know why, but that's all my immediate thoughts. I know I should probably do a little deeper that way. I just got off work. I'm just tired. Okay, I'm tired. This book is done. So that means that the ACOTAR books are done for my reread. A Court, Crescent City 1 is done, and so I am now on to House of Skybreath, which I read 3-4 pages, and then I was like done last night. So I was like, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna crack on with this one, and I'm start a new vlog with me reading this and the journey, and that's it. So for this portion of the vlog, I'm ending it. So I will see you on the next portion of my reading journey, and I hope everything's well with you guys. I hope everything's well. Comment all the things, and that is it. I'll catch y'all later.